I might cry here. I got to take my wife and both my boys hunting for the first time, and my 4-year-old. We didn't shoot a bird, and he said, "This is so much fun."
Oh,
Like all on his own. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Round here we all thank heaven for God's grocery store.
I want to talk about fatherhood,
Yes.
being a hunter, and like how that's changed your life and how that's shaped your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up hunting on my grandfather's land with my dad, all my cousins, my uncles would meet, and I got to witness that, right? Like I get to, I would help clean everybody's deer, at every chance I got, and then going into duck hunting and having a huge passion for it because my family wasn't duck hunters. We were just deer hunters and pig hunters. But like, I never really saw this coming, right? At 15 years old and I don't think besides my family and some other things in life, like I've never been so attached to something. And I mean, you know how it is. Like it's so much fun. And also the people that we get to meet too, right? Like yourself. But it's definitely, and as I get older, right? Like now I've got kids, to answer your question. And to see them like actually be passionate, show passion for it is because I don't push my kids to do anything. I never played soccer, but my kids love soccer.
Yeah.
So like it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I didn't force them I started taking them hunting when they were 2.5. So just because I wanted those memories. And if they, if they
decide that they
like,
want to.
if I get home tomorrow and they're like, I don't ever want to hunt again, it might break my heart.
Yeah.
But like,
But I'm not gonna let them know that.
I'm not gonna let them know that. I don't want to be that parent.
Yeah.
But as of right now, my 4-year-old, which turns 5 in 10 days, we, I got to take my wife and both. I might cry here. I got to take my wife and both my boys hunting for the first time, and my 4-year-old. We didn't shoot a bird, and he said, "This is so much fun."
Oh.
Like all on his own. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. My 7-year-old likes it. He doesn't love it though. So
I get it.
It is what it is.
I get it. It's
Yeah.
like just seeing like the magic light up in their eyes, and you have to you're reminded that like they're experiencing this for the first time,
yeah,
and all the things that we try to fill our lives with,
yeah,
all this noise and void, and they're just like on the most simplistic level enjoying God's creation and thinking, this is so cool. And
right.
I had AJ Buckley on here earlier, and we were talking about that. And I've actually had this conversation quite a few times this week on like with the Spring Legion guys too. On like, God wants us to become more like a child, like as we enter heaven, and also children are the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Right. And like I feel like the outdoors truly is like He made that for us to be kids in and have fun in.
Yeah.
And like, it's just like the best thing. And it's why the older I get, the more I'm like, I don't want to have a phone when I'm out there.
Right.
I really just want to, and which is challenging
Very.
when you're a content creator, but you need to have those times where you're just there with your kids and you're just present
Absolutely.
and just, enjoying it.
Yeah, it was cool. So I got, I've taken my wife hunting, and I've taken my oldest son hunting and my youngest son hunting, but that was like our first family hunt. Didn't shoot a bird. But it was so much fun.
How did you prepare for it? Was it early morning or afternoon?
It was early morning and it was super cold. So
what did you do like early in the morning with the hot chocolate? Like how did you get this whole thing going?
So we had hot chocolate. We camped out the night before, made s'mores.
Oh, stop. This is really sweet.
Did some cool, just made a fire, hung out. And then we had some hot chocolate my wife made. And then I carried everything. We were fortunate to have some private land for when we're home and not on the road.
Yeah.
So I carried everything in, got it all set up while they stayed in the truck, and then came and took them and had them. You got them set up. You know what I mean? And it was a good time. Like I said.
What were you hunting from?
Huh?
What were you hunting from? Were you in like?
So it was like a little oxbow
Okay.
lake that we have on this piece of property and some trees. So we were hunting from the bank.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, luckily this place is like 90% you hunt from like in the trees or in the bank. So like it was super easy.
Easy.
Yeah. But it was fun. But kind of goes back to like, I'm so like hardcore when it comes to when we're hunting
Yeah.
and to do everything that we can to be successful, but also like get the proper shots to produce
Yeah,
something
because you're
worth
spending so much
watching.
time and energy and money, but then when it
Right.
comes to the kids, it's like, yeah, like it'll be great, but like as long as they're having fun.
And that's that was cool to do that because like I don't even think I took a single picture. I let my wife do that.
Yeah.
But I got to watch them have fun, and
Yeah.
which is super cool because like they're our number one fans. Like I put a video out and they're the first person to watch it. Like without me, because I don't watch our stuff back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool.
I don't think Molly has any idea what we do yet, which is hilarious.